coming down here in San Francisco's China Basin as we're at AT&T Park. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the San Diego Padres and the San Francisco Giants. And here's a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting San Diego Padres. Catfish Brown will stand in. He too had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Ball, that's low.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. These Padres, Eric, as they take the field this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
And they're already down a run in this one, so they're behind the 8 ball again to start this game.
Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1. Smoked on the ground left side and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Well, that hit extends his streak to lucky number 13 now. That's almost 2 full weeks where he's been swinging it.
Buster Posey will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, he's had 7 RBIs in his last 10 games, so he is producing runs, and he had another good one yesterday.
Shields pauses on his way with the 3-2. The tag, and he is out. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, including the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. Second inning now from San Francisco. Corey Spangenberg will get his second shot at it now. He was called out on strikes to open up the ball game. Cueto pauses. 0-1 on its way. Popped high in the air. Brown is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Catfish Brown. He reached on a single in his first try.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28.
Catfish Brown will stand in. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats.
Shortstop, Catfish Brown.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And this is what he needs out there right now. He has to find some confidence in those secondary pitches, and that's a good changeup there.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. 5 innings complete. Catfish Brown stands in looking to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can come through with a big base hit here.
Yeah, Matt, but conversely, if the man on the mound jam, he'll keep this a very tight game. Big moment right here.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And now the runner from third scores to give him a very important insurance run. It's 4-2.
Boy, and with 2 away, a pitcher's probably 3/4 of the way back into the dugout. But then, not so fast. He's going to have to come back and do some more work now.
Buster Posey will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Throw the second for the force out, and the side is retired. So a run on no hits, and they wind up leaving the bases loaded. We'll look ahead to ending. Carlos Mitre will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there on to first, and the rally ends just as quickly as it began. 2 away now here in the 8th.
Right fielder, Matt Kemp.
Catfish Brown steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. And there goes Pence. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. 4 runs here in this half inning. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. This crowd likely in the 40,000 range. They've got to like what they've seen so far.
Oh, and it's been a complete performance. They need to find a way to bottle this up and keep it going.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. 9th inning coming up. Carlos Mitre makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, they don't come much more efficient than that one. He comes on, he throws 1 pitch, he gets the save. That's a good day at the office.
And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Hunter Pence. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck, let's go ahead and give it to this guy.
You've been watching MLB. AT&T Park here on a Tuesday night. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Francisco Giants. Giants baseball is next on the show. Catfish Brown gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one. EK, you take a look at this Diamondback ball club as they begin play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
And on top of that, they've already spotted their starter an early lead in this one, so they're going to let their guy work with the lead right away.
And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Hit hard to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
I've been really impressed with the way he's swinging the bat lately. 15 straight games now, and people are really starting to take notice of that streak.
Buster Posey will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit to short. Segura has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco. It remains. Into the box now, David Peralta. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Drilled on the ground to short. Brown comes up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Diamondbacks, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Catfish Brown is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday. Stepping in, Wellington Castillo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Kane sets. Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up onto Young at second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for Arizona. On to the bottom of the 4th. Tied 1-1. Catfish Brown will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful. And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Buster Posey will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Runner goes for second. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
3-2. They're going to send that runner to try and stay out of the double play. And this works to perfection here as he's going to keep on going right around second. He'll make it all the way up to third.
So runners at the corners now. Nobody out. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Covington giving chase. One down. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
And the key here was just to get an out. Yeah, you gave up a run, but now he's maybe a pitch away from getting a double play ball and getting out.
Catfish Brown digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
I doubt he wanted to get in quite so tight with the hard stuff there, but hey, this is a guy with good opposite field power, so you don't want to just give him free rein to lean out over the plate.
A 1-0 delivery. Tap foul at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of it.
Buster Posey gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. The 3-0 pitch. Runners on the move for second, but he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away.
You know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and
Brandon Belt steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ball game, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at points in this game.
Now the double steal is on here. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Bay Bridge, and at the other end, the city by the bay, as we continue tonight's ball game from AT&T Park. And guys, the Giants couldn't have done it here without the start turned in by this man, Matt Cain. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there.
Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set for the finale of this 3-game set. That'll come your way in mere moments, but first we'll take a look at the tops player spotlight. Catfish Brown is our man to watch. And guys, he's got a pretty nice hitting streak going right now. He's up to 15 games coming into this one.
Yeah, Matty, he's definitely been feeling it up there, and it's been fun to watch. Looks like he's keeping it simple and seeing the ball very well. Sometimes you just get in a zone for a while, so I hope he stays in it for this one.
Well, you know, I just like the confidence he is clearly taken with him to the plate every time he goes up there. He just flat out looks like he's going to get a hit every time he digs into that box. And you know what? A pitcher can feel that too. Now, no one likes to face a guy who looks completely at ease and sure of himself at the plate, and that's who this guy is right now. And if he keeps that up, this streak could carry on for a long time.
All right, the guys and I will be back to get this one started on the show right after this. The morning fog yet to go away, so we're left with overcast skies here at AT&T Park. Today, getaway day here in this three-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Francisco Giants. Catfish Brown will stand in. A couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Well, you look for a guy to produce. He's got 9 RBIs in his last 10 games, and he had another good one yesterday as well.
In there, strike one. EK, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
And after the loss last time out, that sets up a rubber match here in the finale. So I'm expecting this to be the best game of the 3.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, some call Simmons a pitcher's umpire because he's been known to have a wide zone at times, but I think he evens it out, to be honest with you. Pretty fair overall.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole.
Kevin Givens will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Ground ball left side. Duffy is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
The pitcher, number 46.
Into the box, Catfish Brown. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And he was absolutely frozen with a good fastball, so let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
That is the hardest first pitch to look for because you just can't wait long enough. Not only is it a hard pitch to hit, but it sets up everything else you have.
Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, you're always gunning for a strikeout when he's at the plate because his legs make him so dangerous, even when he hits just a slow grounder. So nice job of keeping him off base right there.
Back with Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it's Paul Goldschmidt that'll lead things off for Arizona. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pence is under it to put it away, and it's a quick one. A.J. Pollock will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's 2nd on the team in RBIs, so this is a golden opportunity.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So a run on no hits, and they wind up leaving the bases loaded. Home half of the 5th coming up. D-backs out in front, 1-0. Catfish Brown will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Back in standing.
Just checking.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Catfish Brown will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. First curveball of the day for him, and likely not the last.
No, he's got a good one.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Giants are down 1-2-3. A.J. Pollock makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason.
Throw to first here is in time to record the final out, and the Giants have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, you know, some late game heroics in the bottom of the 8th were what proved to be the difference as they rallied back to win in front of a very enthusiastic home crowd.
And guys, the Giants couldn't have done it this afternoon without the performance of this man, Buster Posey. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award.